Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. First and foremost, give all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua.
Say Shalom to the elders in the Yakim. Give our precepts.
I get understand.
You understand? Let's go.
This is Sirach 22:1.
Go ahead.
It says a slothful man.
What?
A slothful man.
What's a sloth? Somebody that ain't putting in no work, man. A lazy man or a lazy woman. We about to really break down and beat down this whole lazy mama's boy type of spirit, man. Okay? That first and foremost runs rampant amongst our people making excuses, but even amongst men and women in the truth. Okay? The Lord has no use for a slothful man or a slothful woman. You gotta put in work and grind. Go ahead.
It says a slothful man is compared to a filthy stone.
A filthy stone. Go ahead.
It says, and everyone will hiss him out of his disgrace.
And everyone will hiss him out of his disgrace. A slothful man is likened unto a filthy stone. Everybody gonna hiss at him, bro. Hey, what's up with this dude, man? Why is he not putting in no work? Why is he just sitting around, sitting on the couch, not doing nothing? Look at this bum nigga, man. That bum nigga spirit, bro. And a lot of you women are losers too, okay? The Most High is looking for winners. He's looking for people that are apt to teach, people that are apt to do their purpose, bro. Okay? That are not sitting idle. Go ahead, Doc.
It says a slothful man is compared
And that's the truth too, because what? They'll do what? Hiss a man like the whole mama's boy spirit. It remind me of that movie Baby Boy. What happened with Jody? Okay? He was a grown man in his mother's house, man. And what she said, why don't you just get a job and move in with Yvette? And he's like, no, I want to still be here. You know? Our people can't be in that same type of spirit, bro. That's a defeated spirit. Go ahead, bro. If we gonna hiss you, we gonna hiss you up out of there. Come on, yo.
Sorry, man.
Go ahead, man.
It says Sirach 22:1. A slothful man is compared to a filthy stone.
Right.
And everyone will hiss him out of his disgrace.
Go ahead.
And
See, that's disgraceful, yo. Go ahead. How many of you brothers damn near 30 years old sitting in your mother house, man? Not doing nothing, not working? How many of you women, you got Section 8, you know, waiting on a white man to hit your wick, hit your EBT, sitting on your behind, not doing nothing, okay? Yeah, you a disgrace. And Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua says so. Go ahead.
Verse 2.
Right?
A slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill.
So don't worry about it. Go ahead.
It says a slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill.
Right?
Every man that takes it up will shake his hand.
As compared to a dunghill. What's dung? Excrement that comes out of somebody's rear end or an animal's rear end. Your likings unto dung, man. Does the Most High have use for dung?
No.
Does anybody have use for dung? That's why when you take a crap, it goes down a toilet and circles the drain, and you don't ever see it again, man. The Most High gonna put your lights out just like that. If you're a slothful man or a slothful woman, you gonna circle that drain like some diarrhea, and you ain't ever gonna be seen again, man. Is that how you want your end to be? You better pick up the plow, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Please up.
The second Esdras 9 and 6. It says, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs.
Right?
Every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works.
By his what?
By his works.
By his works, bro. So you gotta put in some works, man.
And by faith.
And by faith. And faith without works is dead being alone. So they gotta coincide with one another. Faith plus works.
Whereby ye have believed.
Where you have believed in what? The truth. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Stirring up your pure mind. You know? You gotta have some hustle about you. The Most High wake you up for no reason. Okay? So forget all that, man. That slothfulness, man. That spirit is gonna lead a lot of people to destruction. Men and women. Laziness, man. Go ahead, my son.
This is Sirach, chapter 29, verse 1.
Go ahead.
He that is merciful
Yep.
will lend unto his neighbor.
He that is merciful will lend unto his neighbor. It's in the law. It even tells you in the law, what? You leave some gleaning grapes behind for the poor. So we do have less fortunate of our people that you're supposed to take care of and mend. But you ain't supposed to be out here begging, bro. You're not supposed to get the rock 40 and 28. You're not supposed to be out here just leading a beggar's life, bro. The Most High don't have respect for that. Like all these people, you'll see a bunch of homeless folk. What do? They walk around with their sign, I'm homeless, give me $1. How about you take your lazy behind, because since you got enough strength to make a sign and walk around, why don't you go to the local gas station and tell people, hey, I'll pump your gas for a couple dollars, or get aluminum cans and send them to a recycling agency and get some money that way, instead of begging, man. A lot of people didn't lead a beggar's life. Like I said, 30 plus years old, sitting on your mama couch, bro. Nigga, you a bum, man. Go ahead, all right.
This is Sirach, chapter 40, verse 28.
Read on.
My son,
Right?
lead not a beggar's life.
The Lord said what? Lead not a beggar's life. Lead not a beggar's life. Go ahead.
For better it is to die.
For better it is to die, to be deceased, to give up the ghost, to be back in the third heaven,
than to beg.
than to beg, man. The Lord now don't show respect unto persons. He don't show respect unto a man that ain't apt to go get it, man. You gotta have a go-get-it spirit, whether it's doing work in this truth, whether it's making funds for your own self. Because guess what, man? Money's a defense. Get Sirach 5 and 19 real quick. Sirach 7 and 19. Go ahead.
This is Psalm 71. I'm going to start at 15.
Read on.
It says, my mouth shall show thy righteousness
Right?
and thy salvation all the day, for I know not the number thereof. I will go in the strength of the Lord Yahweh. I will make mention of thy righteousness, even thine only. It says, O Yahweh, thou hast taught me from my youth, and hitherto have I declared thy wondrous works. It says, now also when I am old and gray-headed, O Yahweh,
Right.
forsake me not until I have showed thy strength unto this generation, and thy power to everyone that is to come. So we have something we have to preserve this knowledge because of the various different ages that we have. You know, you got very young men in their youth, and you got men in their 20s and their 30s, some with gray hairs. We all still put in the same work, and we all have different talents, and the Most High woke us up for a reason with different purposes, and that balances out this whole generation. So there's no excuse, you know. Even Job was on his deathbed, you know. Various different things we have to put up with, you know.
Exactly, bro. Me and Sirach, Ecclesiastes 7. Ecclesiastes 7:12.
29.
Go ahead.
Go back. First, this is back in Sirach, chapter 29, verse 1.
Right?
He that is merciful will lend unto his neighbor.
But if your brother or sister is down in a hardship, you're supposed to be merciful and lend unto them, man. Okay, but what Esau do? Esau wants to continue to lend via the WIC, via the EBT, to keep you on that forever, so you're in a docile type of mindset, man. That's not the mindset to be in, bro.
And
It
he,
ain't the mindset. It's not a good mindset for you to be a 30-plus-year-old man telling other grown men, let's all get a house together, man. You should want your own stuff, man. Come on, man. Go ahead, Al.
and he that strengtheneth his hand
Right?
keepeth the commandments.
Go ahead.
Lend to thy neighbor
Uh-huh.
in time of his
In
need.
time of his need, not all the time, bro. The Lord said, lead not a beggar's life, man. So if you can't get right, if you can't get if your bank account is always triple zeros, we gotta look at you like, well, what's wrong with you, man? Okay? You ain't got no hustle about you.
And,
Israel got hustle about us.
uh,
Go ahead.
and pay down thy neighbor
Uh-huh.
again in due season.
In due season. So guess what? If your neighbor lends you money, you're not supposed to be a nigger about it, a niggard. Because what's a niggard? You got in Sirach, Masha 14:7. A niggard is a greedy person. You can't always have your hand out, but when it's time to repay, you ain't nowhere to be found, bro. You ain't supposed to be doing that. Go ahead, Masha.
This is Sirach, chapter 14, verse 7.
Go ahead.
And if he does good,
Right?
he does it unwillingly.
He does it unwillingly. Hold up. Go back to where you was at. It says Nigard, probably right up in that verse. 14 on down. Let me get Sirach 7, Ecclesiastes 7:12. I think it's verse 3, y'all.
Okay.
But let me get Ecclesiastes 7:12. You got that now, probably? Call for that, yeah, bro.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah. You know? You gotta have some hustle about you, bro. And money is, whoever got theirs first. Go ahead. Marshall, you found it?
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 7, verse 12.
Go ahead.
For wisdom is a defense,
The Lord said, for wisdom is a defense. Go ahead.
and money is a defense.
And what?
Money
Money
is
is
a
a defense.
defense.
So money is not wicked. For the love of money is the root of all evil. For the love of it. Okay? When you turn your back on the Lord for it. When you toss to the side your morals for it. That's what makes money wicked. Money's a defense, man. Okay? Go ahead.
But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life.
See, but the excellency of knowledge, okay, will allow you to increase your funds. Because you got a lot of millionaires that go broke because they don't know what to do with their money, man. They don't have people that can sit them down, okay, and basically go over their expenses, bro. That's why a lot of these people that be in the NFL, NBA, and you hear about them going bankrupt because they didn't have wisdom with all that money, man. Okay? Go ahead, Marshall.
This is Ecclesiasticus, chapter 14, verse 3.
Go ahead.
Riches are not comely for a nigger.
Riches are not commonly for a niggard. A niggard is a greedy person. Somebody that's all about the greed, okay? Like these entertainers, what do? They worship Satan, they sacrifice family, all for that unholy dollar, bro. Okay?
And what should an envious man do with money?
And what shall an envious man do for money? The scriptures tell you that what? All a man's profit is for his own belly, for his own talk, for his own vain opinions, man. Okay? But money's definitely a defense, bro. We ain't out here talking about you just gotta be out here poor. Okay, I'm gonna just wait on the Lord. No, man, you better go do something. You gotta make something of yourself, man. Get out of here, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Proverbs 18, verse 9.
Go ahead.
It says, he also that is slothful in his work
He also that is slothful in his work,
is brother to him that is a great waster.
and brother to him that is a great waster, wasting your riches. You know, not investing, okay, not buying things that appreciate. Like we keep bringing up the movie Baby Boy. What Melvin say? What's the guns and the butter? You know, you gotta know the difference between that, man, and that requires wisdom. Okay. And pretty soon you ain't gonna be able to walk around Latino women on your arm, man.
Hey,
Go back to Sirach 29. Where was at? You at verse 3 now?
God.
Come on, y'all, watch yourself, bro. How many people want? Hey, get how big the sidewalk. He got all this sidewalk, yo. Stepping on our side, bro. I got precept, bro. Go ahead, man.
This is Deuteronomy, chapter 15, starting at verse 7.
Go ahead.
If there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren,
If there be among you a what?
a
poor man, right?
among one of thy brethren,
Uh-huh.
with any of thy gates,
Uh-huh.
in the land which Yahweh thy God giveth thee,
Right?
thou shalt not harden thy heart.
See that? We should not supposed to harden our heart. Look at this poor mofo. Who cares about him? You're not supposed to harden your heart. But guess what? If this dude ain't making the correct steps to get out of his condition, then you gotta look at him like, man, you ain't about nothing, bro. You know? Like I said, man be 30 years old, living with their mama, bro. You're going off, man. Women sitting at home, ain't doing nothing, sitting on there behind letting Uncle Sam depend on Uncle Sam to feed their kids, man. They ain't even got the means to feed their own kids out here, yo. You was a lot of you women, you a bunch of losers, man. Honestly, yo. They got the nerve to talk about what kind of man you want. Man, you better get your life together. Where we at?
Let's go there. nor shut thine hand from thy poor brother.
See, but we don't despise our poor brethren, bro. Okay? We do whatever we can for you, man. But we're not gonna end up in the same estate as you. We're gonna keep. Yo, watch yourself, bro.
Sorry, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I'm really.
Hey, man. You know what? You know what? See, let's keep going on Sirach 29, yo. No, them devils, they doing that on purpose, yo. It's all good.
But thou shalt open thine hand.
But thou
Why?
shalt, see that? But thou shalt open thine hand,
Unto him,
right?
and shalt surely lend him sufficient for his needs.
See, sufficient for his needs, man. But that ain't supposed to be for a lifetime. Like Esau wants you on his food stamps forever, forever.
And that which he wanted.
And that which he wanted, man. That's why them gleaning grapes had to be left behind so a man sustain himself to go on to the next day, man.
Right.
Oh yeah, Sirach. Sirach
Verse
29.
3. Back-
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 20 and 4.
Go ahead.
It says, the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold.
Right, they're making excuses. The sluggard will not plow, but it's for the reason of the cold, making all kind of excuses. Oh, not today. It's too cold. I can't do this. But what about this? The more they dealing with a nigga that got a million excuses, yo. He ain't got no need for you.
It says, therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing.
Therefore shall he be a beggar, leading a beggar's life. How the scriptures say don't do, yo. Okay? And ain't no woman gonna deal with you. Women like go-getters, even if they ain't go-getters. Ain't that something? But women are naturally into hypergamy. It's all right. Women are naturally into things like hypergamy, okay? But as men, we supposed to be go-getters, yo. By any means necessary, as long as you ain't breaking the laws of the land. All right, we ain't telling you to do nothing like that. Go ahead, Marshall.
All right. Back in Sirach chapter 29, this is verse 3.
Go ahead.
Keep thy word and deal faithfully with him.
Right?
And thou shalt always find the thing that is necessary for thee.
Keep going.
Many, when a thing was lent them, reckon it to be found.
Many when a thing was lent them, reckon it to be found. All right? So, hey, if I lend my brother $100, I may ask for it back. I may not ask for it back. But it's not wicked to be like, hey, brother, you know, you doing better now? Remember that from a couple months ago? They ain't going off to do that, bro. Go ahead.
And put them to trouble that helps them.
And what?
And put them to trouble that helps them.
And put them to trouble that help them, man. Okay? So you gotta watch out for the man or woman that all they doing is they take. You know? You gotta watch out for that, yo. Go ahead, Marshall. Go ahead, Prophet.
This is Proverbs 19 and 15.
Right?
It says, slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep.
And they in a deep sleep, man. Sitting on their couch in the sunken zone. Right? Eating Cheetos and Fritos while you depending on the Esau or your baby mama or who. And you got some niggas ask their baby mama for money. Well, they ain't doing nothing for their kids. It's completely out of order, yo.
It says, slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep.
Right?
And an idle soul shall suffer hunger.
And an idle soul shall suffer hunger. Who's gonna really feel sorry for you, yo? Especially as a grown man. Well, you ain't got nothing established, yo. And you ain't even attempting or trying, yo. Nobody should feel sorry for you. At the end of the day. You ain't even trying, man. Go ahead, Marshall.
I'm sorry, can I say something real quick? Real quick. About to see the sloth, right?
Right?
Earlier, it was pouring down rain.
Right?
Right? And we was actually contemplating whether or not, okay, because it was, poured down more than it is now.
Right.
And we was contemplating about whether or not we was going to be able to do camp.
Right.
But the Lord, what he do? He gave us a reprieve of just enough for it to stop raining, for us to come out and find a spot with the awning.
Right,
so we could do the work.
Right.
And then he brought the rain back out.
Right.
So it's no excuse. You can't come out here and say you can't come out and do the work. Rain, snow, sleet, or hail, man. You got to be like the post office. You got to deliver the word. You got to do the job.
Right.
That's all I had to say, y'all.
Yeah, yo. And stop watching damn TV all day, man. They're playing PlayStation, doing all type of folly, yo. There's so much things you could be doing, spiritually building yourself up. Read books, all right? You could be building your bank account up, which is money's a defense, yo. That's important here, yo. All right? Yep, go ahead.
Back in Sirach, chapter 29, this is verse 4.
Right?
Many, when a thing was lent them,
Huh?
reckoned it to be found, and put them to trouble that helped them.
Go ahead.
Till he had received, he will kiss a man's hand.
He shall, wait, read that again out.
Till he had received, he will kiss a man's
See
hand.
that? So until he receive, he'll kiss your hand. Oh, can I please? Can you help me out with this, please? See, they'll be real humble coming to you asking for it, though. Go ahead.
And for his neighbor's money,
Uh-huh.
he will speak submissively.
He shall be submissive when he in the need for your goods. The scripture tell you some are a friend for their own occasion, you know? Oh, I see Karatazar, man. He got extra dollars on him. You know what? Hey, let me go holler at this brother, man. Go ahead.
But when he should repay,
But what?
But
when you should
repay.
repay. But when you should, and you should be repaying. Go ahead.
he will prolong the time.
He will promote. Hey, I ain't got it, man. You know, nigga turning a bro man from the 5th floor just disappeared on you. You know what I'm saying?
Every,
Straight up.
every turn, words of grief.
And return. Oh, see, you helped me out last month, but this month, no, nigga, you better get yourself for the next month then, man. You better do what you gotta do then, bro.
Hey,
Hey, the Bible's breaking down niggas, if you didn't know. That's how we know you so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans. You are the Israelites of the Bible, man. Straight up. Yep, go ahead, brother.
Because the Lord is cold, man.
Yep.
He knows us, huh?
Yeah.
And complain of the time.
And complain of the, this name, I just got, nigga don't complain of the time. Oh, I got this bill now. Okay, hey, maybe I'll get you on the next month. Whole time he probably got it, bro. Our people, they deal with one another like this, man. And it's wicked. It needs to be called out, rebuked, and stop. Men, stop with that baby boy spirit. Women, stop with that damn spirit of I'm gonna just let Esau take care of everything for me. Sitting on your knees, waiting on a white man to hit your EBT. Okay? Get out of that loser spirit, bro. Read on.
Sirach 29, verse 6.
Right?
If he prevail, he shall hardly receive the half,
Uh-huh.
and it will count as if he had found it. If not, he had deprived him of his money.
He have deprived him of his money, yo. So a lot of people, they're not, you trying to be gracious and helping them, but then you end up harming your own self, yo. You gotta make sure you don't fall into that trap. Cause that's a slippery slope. Go ahead, go down to verse 20, y'all.
Let me finish this real quick. Hold on, I got this. And he had gotten him an enemy without cause.
And now I've gotten him an enemy, yo. So you can turn cheap friends into enemies over there.
He repaid him with cursing.
Uh-huh.
Hold up. And saying, for honor he will pay him
Right?
disgrace.
Disgrace, bro. And that brings shame. I got you, brother. And that brings shame. That brings shame, contempt, disgrace. You know? Go ahead, Crowder, bro.
No, I got it.
Proverbs 19, I'm going to start at 5.
Go ahead.
It says, a false witness shall not be unpunished.
A false witness shall not be unpunished.
It says, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape.
And he that speaketh lies shall not escape what? The judgment.
Verse 6,
Right?
many will entreat the favor of the prince,
Uh-huh.
and every man is a friend to him that giveth gifts.
And every man is a friend to him that'll give those gifts up, bro. Those goodies, man. You know?
Verse 7,
But when it's time to pay it back, he ain't there.
verse 7, it says, all the brethren of the poor do hate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? He pursueth them with words, yet they are wanting to him.
You want to expound on it?
Yeah, so you know, that's all they want. They just want to continue to. It's like Esau with the government. You know, he's gonna set you up to rely on him. But when it comes to the wisdom, you don't want to rely on us. You just want to continue to eat everything up like a leech, you know, and you don't want to grow thereby. It's too cold. You don't want to survive really. You know, you hate life rather than you hate life and you love death. You gotta sit there stagnant.
You going, Masha?
Back in Sirach, chapter 29, this is verse 7.
Right?
Many therefore have refused to lend for others men's ill dealing.
Miss ill dealings, bro. So a lot of people, what? The scriptures tell you not to be a surety to strike hands. Meaning, hey, if you in debt, a lot of people are in debt because of their own lack of wisdom, okay? Hey, so we can't help you with that, man. You gotta own your own stuff at the end of the day. Read on.
Fearing to be defrauded.
Fearing to be defrauded. In the scriptures, that's a sin to defraud your neighbor. That's a sin, man. Jump down to verse 20. Yeah? Oh, no, keep going out. Okay, my fault.
Verse 8.
Right?
Yet have thou patience with the man in poor estate, and delight not to show him mercy.
Go ahead,
Disrespectful.
I probably would have elbowed the shit out of him.
Help the poor for the commandment's sake.
Help the poor so that's in the commandments, to help the poor, that we just read.
And turn him not away because of his poverty.
And don't turn him away because of his poverty. Read verse 20, y'all.
Verse 20.
Right?
Help thy neighbor.
The Lord said what?
Help thy neighbor.
Go ahead.
According to thy power.
According to your power and your strength. So don't overextend your arm either. Okay? You gotta make sure when you're helping your neighbor, you're not shooting your own self in the foot. That's not wisdom.
And beware that thou thyself fall not into the same.
And beware that you're not falling into the same lack and need, okay? Because that can happen too. You know? Make sure that you're lending what you're able and that you're not falling into that same poverty. Because that's a lack of wisdom, man. At the end of the day, we gotta all own our own stuff, you know?
See?
Yup.
Oh, this gets juicy. Verse 21.
Read on.
The chief thing for life
The chief thing for life
is water.
is water. You're gonna drop dead without H2O.
Watch where you're walking.
You're gonna drop dead without water. And you so-called white people the devil too.
That's right.
You're a bunch of damn devils.
The race on the battery.
Yeah, you're the devil. Go ahead.
Sirach 29, verse 21.
Yeah, go ahead.
The chief thing for life is water
It's water, right?
and bread.
And bread and water sustain your body. If you can go, they say what? 3 days without water and like a week or two without food. But without those things, you're gonna eventually drop dead. These are essential for your life.
And clothing.
And clothing, man. So, hey, quick little side note. In Genesis, when it said the man and woman took twigs and clothed themselves, does that mean they was literally naked? No, it don't mean they was naked. They clothed themselves with a different philosophy. So the Bible's full of parables, dark sayings. But the Lord said clothing, raiment, is essential. Okay? Go ahead.
And a house.
And a what?
And a house.
Uh-huh.
To cover shame.
And a house to cover your shame. So homeless people, they're actually shameful. And here in America, because we live in America, a lot of these homeless people, they were dishonorably discharged from the army. Okay? And a lot of them, they're able-bodied, man. And they just walk around all day with a sign talking about, help me. Why should we help you, bro? The scriptures say, help not the sinner. Look at that, Sirach 12 and 6. Go ahead,
This is Luke 14, I'm gonna start 27.
right?
Whosoever does not bear his cross.
And whosoever shall not bear his cross. So that, first of all, you gotta understand, the Most High Yahweh is not gonna put more on you that you can't handle. Always remember that.
It says, and whosoever does not bear his his cross
Right.
and come after me
Uh-huh.
cannot be my disciple.
Cannot be the Lord's disciple, bro. You can't be the Lord's disciple if you're not willing to go through affliction and hardship. This truth is supposed to be hard, man. And it's supposed to be temporal. It's supposed to be full. Listen, you're going to be looked upon as the filth and scourge of the earth for speaking the truth and righteousness' sake.
Verse